Deciding when to go back to work post surgery is dependent on a lot of different factors. The nature of the work that you do, how your recovery is going, like how much time you can really afford to take off. So it's going to be different for every person. For me, I ended up taking 2 months off. I'm an elementary special ed teacher, so I'm pretty active in my job. I am working with really young kids. I'm moving all throughout the building. At the time, I was also doing a music and movement therapy program with some of my kids that had a lot of cross-body physical movement involved. So I had originally thought maybe I could only take 6 weeks off, and later I extended it to 8, and I was really glad that I did. I felt pretty good when I went back to work. Like I felt pretty ready. I had a good level of energy to get me through like my entire day each day. I did get sick though pretty soon after going back to work. I worked for maybe a week and then I got a cold and I had to take a couple of days off. And then I was able to work again for a few more days, but I wasn't, I think, really better yet from my cold, so I had to take another couple of days off again. And then luckily it was, there was a week off of school. And so for that week, I was able to really recover, get over my illness, and then go back strong. So mid-February on, I was doing really well at work. At the time that I was at home in January recovering, I was feeling pretty good. I was like comfortable, able to take care of my basic needs. The things that I really needed help with would be like hauling a laundry basket into the basement or vacuuming, some of those heavy work things that you shouldn't be doing so close to surgery. And I was having a pretty nice time at home, actually. Like I had a meal train, so somebody might come by, once or twice a week with some food, and they would stay for a chat, which was really nice. And then I was able to start driving at about 3.5 weeks post-surgery. It was a little bit tricky to look over into my blind spot, so I just had to be really careful or gingerly look over my shoulder and then use my rearview mirror to watch the road behind me. But I was able to drive. And then I was fortunate because I did have enough sick days to cover my initial time off. And then my work allows other people to donate sick days to you. So some of my coworkers donated a day or two to me here and there. So I was able to get most of my time off paid for. There's only a little bit left that was unpaid. So I was just lucky that those were my circumstances and I was able to feel comfortable taking that number of days off. So some people could go back to work a little bit sooner. Other people might need to take a few more weeks off before you'd really be ready to go back. So it really just depends on, what you do, what your circumstances are, and how your recovery is going to determine when's the best time to go back to work.